Roughly 20 miles west of Las Vegas, you'll find Red Rock Canyon State Park. It's a dreamscape of painted monoliths, sprawling vistas, timid wildlife, cacti, and the bright red upthrust of rocks blasting out of the vast desert that give the park its name. Out here, it's easy to get that desert solitaire feeling. A man alone in the vastness, with just the clothes on his back, a video camera, cell phone, trail map, GPS, vitamin water, and a sandwich. It's a real nomad kind of feel. If you keep your eyes open along any given path, you'll find the telltale signs of life. Here we found some sheep's doodle. There goes the litter bug now. Nice dump and run, bruddy. Now if you're lucky, you'll spot the elusive desert tortoise. And if you happen upon one of these bastards, it's a good idea to challenge it to a foot race. Hopi legend states that if you challenge a red rock tortoise to a foot race and win, that tort has to give you $117,000. But it's not as easy as it looks. Here you can see I get off to a really nice start. But for some reason, I just fall short. Now I don't condone messing with the wildlife, but this cocky tort was just begging to get dipped. Now, there are many sights to see in the park, but the main attraction is most likely the red rocks themselves. If you like to look at rocks, you're gonna go ape over this place. There are many hikes in the park, but my favorite was Icebox Canyon. It's a 2.5-mile scramble up the ancient creek bed that carved out the canyon. As I made my way through the canyon, the giant rock walls engulfed the sunlight. Once I saw this sign marking the wilderness, I knew I was in the wilderness. Now sometimes when you're in the wild, and you only have 2G service on your iPad, it's a good idea to just trust your instincts, and that's what I did. With every step, the path became more rugged, and the temperature seemed to cool more and more with every mile. It was right then when I came across this nice stack of rocks. Now the Hopi Indians, the Native American lords of these lands, used to stack rocks to mark their paths along the way and one-up their burrows. It has been said that those that can stack the highest pile of rocks are considered the sexiest amongst the Hopi foxes. This one looked like a tiny dong. I figure I better give it a rip, to mark my way and to impress any Hopi foxes that might be looking from up on the cliffs. It was a nice 10-stacker. Pretty impressive if I do say so myself. Now at this point there was no discernible path, so I just forged forth, up the creek bed towards the canyon's precipice. Mysterious sounds were echoing through the canyon.
Who farted?
Your rock stack is hot.
Could they be that of the ancient Hopi spirits that once roamed these lands? The hike abruptly ended with a trickly piss of a waterfall. Not the most impressive finish, to be honest. Unless you consider the fact that this trickly yet steady stream carved out the 300-foot walls over millions of years. Now aside from tortoise racing and rock stacking, another major activity in the park is rock climbing. Go figure. Now the point of rock climbing is to scale the rocks all the way up until you can stand awkwardly on some kind of a small ledge. You then look down and judge the people below you, wondering what those assholes are doing down there. All in all, I would recommend Red Rock State Park to any son of a bitch that happens to be in the area. Sure beats the Strip.